Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. Today, Dip's owners, Johanna and her daughter Sophie, came to ride Dip for the first time since he's been in training with me. I've had him for about 3 weeks, and we're going to show you how it went. So stay tuned. So when you walk off from a stop, take just a little bit of hold of one side of his face. You don't have to walk off around, but walk off a little bit to one direction of the other. And what that's going to do, that's going to build towards like bridling him up and driving him off bridled up. Does that make sense?
The first part.
So when you walk him off forward, instead of just pushing your hands forward and bumping him forward, we want him to start walking off rounded. So just take a hold of just one rein, just a little bit, just tip of those, and then ask him to go forward so that we can build that into, yeah, and it don't have to be like around in a different direction, just so that you've got a little bit of contact with one side of his face so we can start driving him off collected. I've been using just get some more. Yeah, and it's kind of a, when I first start with any of them, I always want to take a lot of that go out so that I can get control in, and then we just gradually build that go back. So yeah, we do want more forward walk, we want more trot, we want more lope, but we want to make sure that our steering and our guide and our body control and him using his body correctly is there as we add more speed back. There you go. It's a better walk. He's actually overstepping just about a whole foot. That left turn you made right here was really nice. He actually took that right front foot and stepped it over in front of his left foot. And he maintained his rhythm nice, which means that he wasn't heavy on that left front foot when he made the turn. If he would have had a lot of weight on that foot, he would have slowed down in the turn.
Okay.
That makes sense?
A little bit.
and if,
I can't feel that yet.
uh-huh. And it'll, a lot of it you don't necessarily feel that, but you feel when it just doesn't feel right. And a lot of that just kind of depends on what all you're going to take him to and what you're going to do with him. And just basic trail riding and just general riding, none of that really matters. But if you're going to try to train him to show and do something, then it does matter. There you go, good. Nice square stop. Just take a little hold of one side of his face when you walk off forward. Yeah, and it don't have to be much. You don't have to change directions. You just want a little bit of contact when you walk forward. There you go, and then ask him to walk forward. There, just like that. That helps to elevate that shoulder where you're making that contact and drive better on that one side. So if you have a cow horse or reining horse that needs to get trained, shoot me a message and we can talk about making that happen. Or if you just have a horse that has some issues that need to get corrected, we can help you with that too.
Oh, wake up a little bit.
I'd rather be kicking to make go than pulling back to slow down.
That's true. But you still want him to.
I still want them to walk out with effort. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Try a little trot.
Yeah.
So
Kind of.
just squeeze.
I squeeze and tick at the same time. There you go. There you go. So now it was Sophie's turn to ride, and this is why it's so important. So I really like that the owners will come ride the horse before I send it home, because they both had a little bit of trouble getting him to go forward, but Sophie had even more trouble getting him to go forward. It's a problem that I really haven't had too much of. So that helps me a lot as far as showing me what I need to work on to make this horse better for them when they take him home. When he was originally sent to me, he had bucked him off, and the first time I worked him, he was really in my space bad, and the first time I rode him, he was just dragging me all over the place, taking me where he wanted me to go, or where he wanted to go. So the first thing I did was every time he'd drag me off somewhere, I'd pull his nose around to my toe. And what that did is that took a lot of the forward out of him, and it also got into his head a little bit that he was going to go where I wanted to go. So now because of that, I need to get some forward back in him, and we can get going forward more. But in the process, you see there, we've got really nice steering, we've got nice stop. So in the process of getting his brain to quit saying go and drag us where he wants to go, I kind of got his brain engaged a little bit better, and he's a little bit more in tune to steer. And I hear she has trouble getting him to walk off. And part of it is I've pulled him around so much, fussing at him for drag. There you go. Now when he starts to walk, you get a little softer. And then just as soon as he starts to slow down, you give him a pretty hard kick. You don't want to have to keep kicking to keep him going.
That's what I felt like I was having.
So when he starts to go, you just ride. And then when he stops, you kick him kind of hard and then go back to riding again. Taking us where he wants to go, he's a little bit apprehensive to go because he's been punished for going where he wants to go. Well, now he's just got to learn that it's okay to go, but you have to go where we want you to go. So now I'll spend the rest of his time with me, his training time, and I'll get him going places and get him moving back forward again. And just as soon as he goes to take us or take me where he wants to go, I'll remind him, no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to be in my program. And we're not in your program, we're in my program. So she gets him going here in a minute. You'll see here in just a few minutes that she actually gets him to trot out and does pretty nice with him. So this is why it's so important that an owner come ride the horse before it goes home, so that I can do what I can to make the horse as suitable for the owner as possible. There you go. Now trot him down the fence. Ask him to trot and trot down the fence. There you go. Hands forward just a little bit. There you go. I think she's riding with just a touch more contact than what me and you were riding.
Yeah, so if he's used to a real loose rein.
You're riding with just a little bit more contact than what we were. And he's being so lazy, he don't need any excuse to stop. That's basically what it is. He's just kind of using that as an excuse to slow down. All right, trot him again. Just give him some slack and trot him on. There you go. When you pull on his face, pull on it and then get back soft again. There you go.
Go all the way around the edge of the arena, Sophie.
There you go. Get some go in him. Go somewhere. So I still have some more work to do to get this horse suitable for them, but I think we're on the right track. I think this is going to end up being a really nice horse for them. I want to thank you for watching my video today. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for subscribing and watching my videos. If you are not a subscriber, I ask you to please click the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you get notifications when I get new videos out. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Until next time, thank you for watching.